Hi, I'm Sean Finn, and this is my audition for the thehgcollab channel. To start off the video, I want to say I am a humongous fan of the Hunger Games. And it started off about the beginning of this school year, when my friends told me about it, because they all read it for some reading, and I decided not to because I thought it sounded, oh, I actually didn't know what it was about, I just thought it sounded stupid. And they told me what it was about, and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good, so I went out with my mom and I bought the first book, and I kind of set it aside for a little bit until I found out they cast Jennifer Lawrence. I didn't know who she was. I just saw her at the Oscars when I watched it on TV, and I thought she was so sexy. And so I was like, okay, so it's supposed to be really good and big, so I'll read it. And I read it, and I just fell in love. It was amazing. Um, the first book, once I got to her accepting or to go into the Hunger Games, I couldn't stop reading. I went super fast, and my little brother was at the same time I was reading Harry Potter, and he was going really fast. So I made a vow to finish the Hunger Games before him, and I was going so fast, I was speeding right through it. And I got to the second book, I was speeding through that, and then I started the third book, and I put that down because I was bored at the beginning. But then I read it, and oh, it was so good. But that's how it all started, and I obviously won the race. Actually, I was surprised he read that series so fast. I thought he was going to beat me. And my whole family was rooting for him because he's younger than me. And then my cousin who lives with me started reading it. And I found out, and I was like, oh, you're reading the series. What book you want? She goes, I'm on number 2, and she finished it. And I told her she could borrow my third book, and I don't have that one right now. And I don't have the first one either because my neighbor's borrowing it for summer reading. So she read those, and once I found out she read about them, I just talked to her nonstop about it because I was so happy. And then my older brother read them, and I'm trying to get my mom to read them, my younger brother read them. My dad doesn't really read books, but it's truly amazing. I used to be obsessed with Twilight and Harry Potter, and I still like Harry Potter. I'm excited for the last one. I'm sad it's ending, and Twilight, I hate it now. I just don't like it anymore. Um, yeah, and Hunger Games. I used to be obsessed with other stuff like The Dark Knight, which is not like used to be my favorite movie, but not anymore. But Hunger Games wiped all my other obsessions. Like they hit out of the park. Like it was just so amazing. It just took over everything. Okay, so I'll answer the questions now. Okay, so question 1 is, tell us your favorite character, who your favorite character is, and why. And I have 3 main favorite characters, and they are Katniss, Peeta, and Effie. I like Katniss because I really, really like girls that are like mighty and strong and able to fend for themselves, especially in movies, like horror movies or books like this one. And I like Peeta because I hate Gale, and Peeta is still one of my like. I just would prefer a tougher guy than him, but I just don't like Gale at all because he's annoying. But I like Peeta. He's kind of a wimp, but yeah, I like him. And I like Effie so much because she's so peppy, she's so cool, she has bright pink hair. It's so cool. And I don't know, just some reason I'm attracted to her. She sucks me in. But main favorite character is Katniss. Because, like I said, she's really strong, cool, she's able to defend for herself. When she needs to fight, she fights, and it's just so amazing. Next question is, if you could bring back any character, who would it be? And it would probably be Rue. Probably all the other answers are like that too, because I felt more of a connection with her than I did with Prim. Because Prim wasn't really her. Well, spoiler. Her death wasn't really sad. It just didn't jerk my tears. But Rue was it was a horrible death. I just bawled my eyes out. I mean, Candace was so close to her, and she was so little, and she had to get killed. But, how do I bring her back from the dead, I'm assuming you're saying? Yeah, that's probably my choice. Question 3 is basic age, name, and country. My age is 14. My name is Sean Finn, and I live in the USA. And, well, in Massachusetts, too, so, yeah. Question 4 is, what district would you want to be from? And, probably be 12, just because all the characters from the series are there. I'd also want to be in 13, because it's just not there anymore, but it's cool how they're rebels and stuff, but, yeah, 12 probably, just because all the characters are from there. The final question is, show your obsession of the Hunger Games. This is going to take a little while. So I'll start off by saying I'm so obsessed with it that I made my family make a movie with me. Well, first I started with my really close friends that I got into the series. I told them they had to read it, and they read it, and they fell in love. So they read it, and we made a movie, and nobody was really committed to doing it. They were goofing around when we did it. I was really the only one that was committed. So my cousin who read it, I asked her to make one with me, and she said yes. And so we got these costumes together. We got my neighbor to do it with me, my older brother, my younger brother's doing it. And we filmed a few scenes here in Massachusetts. We filmed all Rue scenes. We filmed the fire scene. Not the fire, sorry. The cave scene. We're gonna film the fire one. And then I just went to upstate New York for my cousin's graduation, and we filmed right before she enters the arena, the reaping, and the makeover. And what we're doing we took the story and we made it so the characters, when they're talking, all of a sudden they'll burst out into music, and the song they sing goes along with the scene, or what's going on in the scene. It's really funny, like when I play Peeta and Cinna, and when Cinna's giving Katniss the makeover, it's really funny because I sing Popular from Wicked, and she sings Man, I Feel Like a Woman when she's all done up, and my cousin plays Effie, and she is just perfect for the role. We got a pink wig from Lazy Town, we got that one, and it just looks so perfect on her. She looks just amazing. And my cousin Candace is playing Katniss. She's a really good, perfect choice for the role. And her little sister plays Prim, she's really good too. She's a really cute little girl with braids. We did, and then her mom my aunt is playing her mom, and she's really funny. And when you can just see her on the side, really sad, crying and stuff because of Prim being chosen. It was and my older brother's playing Haymitch and Gale and Kato, and my neighbor is playing Rue, and her scene is really sad, and I almost wanted to cry. But, so, that is just one thing to show I'm obsessed. And then I also have these bracelets. They say the Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor. I have the necklace, but my little brother broke it. So, my cousin's fixing it right now, so that's not with me. And like I said earlier, I'm going to show you something, but like I said earlier, I only have the second book right now because my cousin's borrowing the third and my neighbor is borrowing the first. But I will show you this. This is something I just got done recently. I made my mom help me. It's a shelf, or 2 shelves, dedicated to the Hunger Games. That right there is the entertainment cover of the Hunger Games with Jennifer Lawrence, and I won't let anybody touch it, and I had to frame it because I wouldn't let anybody touch it. And then right here, can you see it? I'll get them out. I have one that says District 12, and it's mining. The Mockingjay. Down with the Capitol. And the Hunger Games. And then up here I have a keychain that says the 74th Annual Hunger Games. I had another one, but I gave it to my cousin. And then this is really awesome. It's really wicked cool. But okay, so I'll start off with showing you this one, which is really cool, but it's not the coolest set of the two. But I ordered this on Amazon, and it's the Hunger Games, and it's the UK edition. And it's nothing like special, just a different cover, and I want to get a lot of different editions of the book. And then this one is the German edition of the first book. My parents went to Germany a couple of weeks ago, and they said, "What do you guys want?" And that's my dog. But they said, "What do you want?" And I said, "Can you get me the Hunger Games in German?" They said, "You want that?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay." So they got it for me, and the title says, "Die Tribute von Panem Todliche Spiele." Can't speak German, but I translated the titles of each book, and I believe this one is "The Tribute from Panem, Deadly Games," I believe, and the whole inside is German. But I translated it on Google Translate, and it came out to be like almost the exact same as the English edition. So it wasn't too much of a change. And I plan on I'm gonna fill out that one with a bunch of different editions, and on the top I plan to get the DVD when the movies come out. I'll get like the super deluxe DVDs. Like at Borders, they have like midnight premiere of the DVDs, and they have like super special editions. And my brother has all the Twilight versions like that, so I plan on getting those. And then they're having like collector's editions of the books coming out, movie tie-ins, a guide to the world of the Hunger Games, an illustrated guide to how they made the movie. So I'm definitely getting all that. So yeah, I'm pretty obsessed. It's pretty amazing. I'm in the midst of trying to replicate the costume from that cover and in the magazine. And I also bought a bow and arrow. It's like about really big, and I'm mastering that. So yeah, I really hope you choose me to be with your channel. I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of the Hunger Games. My accounts on Xbox and PlayStation are on PlayStation. It's the Boy with the Bread, which is my YouTube name, and my Xbox is PETA. So yeah, I'm a huge fan, and I would love it if you chose me. So yeah, thank you, and may the odds be ever in your favor.